When you have a factory hardtop, you can't easily get that open air feel whenever you want, but this Bestop Sunrider for factory hardtops in black twill is a great solution to do so, and a very well built one for your 2021 or newer two-door Ford Bronco. Now this is for the Bronco owners with a hardtop looking for the best of both worlds, with a soft top in the front, taking place of the big front panel that can be difficult to take off in a pinch and store, especially if you're out and about. And it also keeps the biggest and most daunting part of the hardtop on the truck while being able to switch from open to sealed whenever you please for some more flexibility in your Bronco. Now the hardtop has its benefits, but it can be a pain when you want to enjoy the freedom of no top on your Bronco, considering the back is awkward to take off. It's super heavy, you need somewhere to store it so it doesn't get damaged, and you can't just reinstall it on the fly, leaving you subjected to whatever the weather may be that day. Now this, however, replaces the front panel completely and acts very similar to a soft top when it's closed, sealing off the front for a weatherproof construction while also offering the flexibility to open it whenever you want just by unlatching the hooks in the front and pushing it open. Now once it's secured on the front of the hardtop, that allows you the freedom to enjoy a more open air experience whenever you want, while having the peace of mind that you can close it up in case of bad weather and you don't have to worry about swapping it out like you would with a semi-permanent solution. This is made of a super high quality black twill acrylic fabric, which is the more premium material that Bestop offers for their soft tops for a few different reasons. Now it's a lot thicker for sound and climate insulation compared to the thinner black diamond vinyl or sailcloth materials, and it has a deep black appearance that's UV resistant, as well as having a wrinkle-free construction, so it looks good and is durable at the same time. This also comes with the frame and the windshield header pre-installed on the fabric, making the install just that much easier, and comes with everything that you need for the installation process, including the door rails, knobs, brackets, and the tie-down straps. Now, taking a look at price, this comes in around $1,200. Now, when it comes to comparing this to other open air solutions, this is unique in the fact that this functions like a top, as to where other choices usually consist of mesh tops or other semi-permanent options that you're not able to leave on all the time if you want more of a weatherproof or permanent solution. Now Bestop does also have another option, but it's made of a black diamond material, which is a bit more affordable and lightweight. However, the material isn't as heavyweight as this choice if you want that added comfort and durability out of a top. Now if you're in search of a solution to get the best of both worlds when it comes to your hard top and the soft top, and you want a premium choice to do it with, then this is going to be a fantastic pick for you. Now the install is honestly super easy. It's a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. A lot of it is pre-assembled for you, so it's only going to take about 10 minutes or so to get the job done with some very basic hand tools. At this point, I'm going to hand it over to one of our installers here. They're going to show you the details on how you can get this bolted up to your Bronco. So that wraps it up for what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you need a ratchet, T50 and T30 socket, and a 4mm Allen wrench. All right, today we're going to be installing a Bestop Sunrider top on our Bronco. So let's get started. So we're going to come up here on top. We just need to remove a couple factory bolts. So we're going to grab our ratchet T50 socket, take our bolt out right here, and then our rearmost one on the side. Now we are going to be reusing those, so just toss them on the seat, set them aside. Go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side. All right, so now you see I have our top here. I have it flipped upside down just so we can get our side rail on. So we're gonna get both of them on. Now they go on like so with the bracket going towards the inside. We're gonna have 2 of our supplied Allen bolts. We're gonna thread them in here and tighten them down. So we'll get those threaded in. This top on, you just might need to push over just a little bit to get it lined up. But we're gonna grab our 4mm Allen wrench and tighten these down. All right, now you can go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side. And also while we're here, we're just gonna take our protective covering off for our foam seal here. Simply just pulls off. So now I have our top up here on top of our truck. Now I'm gonna get ready to sit this in place. Now I do wanna go over, I did take out the wrong bolt on the back side. It is the forwardmost bolt. So I just replaced that back one, took the forward one out on both sides. So we can go ahead and get this sat down now. Just gonna lift up and set this in place, and you'll see where that bolt hole lines up, where that one that we took out now, and then the one we took out in the front. So let's get this lined up and get our bolts in. So now we're gonna mount up on the sides here. Now in front, we're gonna have our shorter bolt, thread that back into our factory location. And in the back here, we're gonna take our longer bolt that we took out. First, we just need to grab our plastic washer. It's simply just going to slide underneath and line up with the bolt and thread that in. Grab your ratchet, T50 socket, and tighten these both down. Now you can go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side, and then we just have to install our middle bracket. So the last thing we have to install is our halo bracket. Now that's going to mount to our top right here, and then to these two brackets right here and here. Now we just have to take two factory bolts out and then reinstall two new ones. So we're gonna grab our ratchet T30 socket and take our two inner bolts out. Now we're gonna grab our bracket, install it like so. Now the front for our actual top is gonna be our supplied bolts with a flat washer. We're gonna get everything threaded in first and then tighten down. And then in our back ones here, we have our supplied Allen bolts. We'll get our Allen wrench and start those. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these front ones first, just so that bracket sits flat. So grab my ratchet, T30 socket, tighten these down. Then grab our 4mm Allen wrench and tighten our back two bolts down. And that wraps up our install of our Bestop Sunrider for factory hardtops, black Twill for a 2021 and newer Bronco two-door. And remember, for everything Bronco, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.